Hey YouTube fans, thanks for joining me for another YouTube exclusive workout. I'm John Garey from John Garey TV, and today we are doing a unilateral workout. This is the second one we've done for our YouTube friends, and I'm gonna be doing some arm work, some leg work, and some core work. So to start with, I'm using 2 heavy springs. You can adjust the springs accordingly. I'm doing some leg work. So I'm gonna come down onto the carriage here, and I'm gonna take one foot on in what we call the high half toe position. So on the ball of the foot, the end of the ball of the foot, and the other leg is tabletop. And I'm just gonna press out and return the carriage. Now I want that foot on the foot bar in line with my sit bone, and I want my pelvis to be in what's called a neutral position, which means I've got a little space between my lower back and the carriage. I wanna extend the knee fully with my heel lifted without turning my hips, keeping them nice and set. And then I'm just gonna press out, and I'm gonna lower and lift. And 2, and 3, and exhale as you go under. So as you breathe, you're exhaling like you're blowing through a straw, and you're inhaling through your nose. And let's do 4 more. 3, 2, try to roll through the same part of the ball of your foot, not rolling out or rolling in, and then come all the way in. Let's do that on the other side. So same thing, line that foot up on the foot bar with your sit bone, press out, and return. Now you can exhale as you press out, and inhale to return. Really using that exhale to help you tighten the abs and keep the pelvis from moving. Knee tracking right over the center of your foot as you go in, not letting it cave in or flare out. And then hold this one out there, and let's lower and lift. So when you lower and lift, keep your knee straight and don't lock it out. And then you're gonna come down and up, exhaling under, inhaling up. Again, hips stay square here, and you're still in neutral. Let's do 4 more. And 3, should be burning a little bit. And 2, and 1. And return all the way in. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna keep my springs the same, and I'm gonna go into a little single leg strap work. And the first thing I'm gonna do is press the carriage out here. Be careful. Push the carriage out, put your foot in the strap, and then hold that leg stable. Bring your other leg up. And you're gonna press out and return. Exhale, press and return. Now if this is too heavy, you can go down and spring, of course, but you wanna control the movement of the hips, and you want to have that leg going in a nice straight line. And let's do 2 more and 1 more. Now I'm going to hold my leg out, and then I'm going to lift and lower. Inhale up, exhale down. So you feel a lot of work on that hamstring. Again, if it's too much resistance, you have to lock your knee to do the work, or your pelvis is moving around. You can lower the resistance. You want to be able to stabilize here. 1 more, and exhale, and bring it in. All right, let's switch over and grab the other strap here. Press the carriage out and put that strap on your foot, and then press into it, stabilize, and come up into tabletop, and press out and return. Try to keep the shoulders and arms relaxed. You're exhaling as you press, inhaling as you return. And come back in. Neck is relaxed as well. And again, press. And 2 more here. 1 more. Don't snap that knee, and hold it straight. Then lift and lower. Inhale up, exhale down. Draw it up, control it, and down. 2 more, and 1 more time. And down, then bend it in, and we'll take that off. Now I'm gonna reduce the spring here, because I'm gonna do some arm work. And I'm gonna go to 1 heavy spring, and 1 light. So I'll do this side first so you can see what's happening. And I'm just gonna take the strap in my hand here, scoot a little bit away from the shoulder rest. I bring my legs into tabletop, and the other arm is just going to rest down on the carriage, and I do extension. So I press the hand toward the carriage and then flex it in. So I get really good range here. I want to flex it as much as possible. And I'm keeping my arm off of the carriage, so I have to get some shoulder stabilizing work in there as well. And again. And one more. Now from here, this is tough. You're going to lift. It's a longer lever. And pull. So you want to try to stay really centered with your body, not twist it or rotate it. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3. Keep that shoulder nice and open. Exhale down. 2. And 1. Whew. All right. So now let's switch over. I'm going to grab that other strap. One side's always a little easier than the other. And you're going to try your tricep here. Pressing down. Exhale, press. Inhale, return. Now I like holding onto the strap, but you can keep a blade if you want. It's a little easier to see if your wrist is neutral when you have that open hand position, but I like grabbing onto the strap like it's a piece of fitness equipment. 2 more. And 1 more. Now I'm going to hold it long and lift it up. Remember, trying to stay really centered here with your rib cage and your pelvis. Exhale down. And pull. Let's do 3 more. Down. And 2. Keep the other arm relaxed. And 1 more. Exhale. And come up. All right, from there, we're going to come on up. And I'm going to do some back rowing. I'll lower the foot bar down here. Now, you can stay with one heavy, one light. I'm going to, or you can take it up or down from there. We're going to stay seated here. Make sure there's a little bit of room behind you. You're going to hold the opposite strap, and I hold the flat part of the strap here and just pull back. And exhale to pull. So sitting tall, when you pull, you're going to exhale, and your hand is going to go wide, like your elbow is, and not kind of cave in here, so you're just getting arm work. You really want to get work in the back of the shoulder. And let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And then we're going to add rotation here. So as you pull, you turn and look back, and then come forward. Exhale, turn, and come forward. Reach out there, pull that elbow back, and you want to look back so your spine rotates. 1 more. Exhale back and forward. Okay, let's switch to the other strap and the other hand here. So holding on and just first pulling out to the side. Remember, the hand goes wide here. Try to keep the body steady on this first part, not rotating. 2 more. And 1 more. And now we're going to add that. So you're going to pull and turn and look back and come forward. 2, sitting tall. And exhale. 3. 2 more. And 1 more time. Pull. And back. All right, now from here, I'm going to do the next part on my knees, but you can actually stay seated. I'm going to go to just 1 heavy spring. We're going to do some chest work and some more oblique work here. I'm going to hold the back strap, and I'm going to hold it like I'm holding a beer mug here, and I'm going to push across and come back. Bye, bam, bam. And exhale, press right across and come back. So knees are just wider than hips. Remember, if you're having a balance challenge, you can stay seated, but this is the safest way to kneel on the reformer facing the side because you have good side-to-side balance, especially if your knees are a little wider. Now I'm going to add rotation. So press and rotate and come back. Press and come back. Now as I press, I'm looking in that direction and I want my other arm to pull backward, my other shoulder. 2 more and 1 more time. Punch and come back. All right, now return the carriage and then be careful turning around to the other side. And let's start here with a punch. So no rotation first. Exhale across and come back. Right there, staying tall, through the hips. 2 more. And 1 more time. And here we go. I'm gonna turn and come back. Rotate and come back. So get those obliques working here. Really great to work the sides separately because you can really balance them out over time. 2 more. Push. 1 more. And back. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna bring the foot bar up and we're gonna do some planking work, which is gonna work more of the core, but we're also gonna work the leg here. So I'm gonna go into a knee stretch. So, knee stretch, knees off. This is a challenging exercise. I'm using 1 heavy and 1 light spring. So what I'm gonna do is come up into a plank, hands on the foot bar beneath my shoulders and feet against the shoulder rest. I'm gonna push out first. This is how I'm getting to my start position. And then I'm gonna draw 1 leg into my chest and the other leg will bend and stretch for 10, 9, notice my shoulders are way behind my hand, 8, 7, back is straight, 6, exhale as you come in, 5, and 4. Don't start creeping over that bar, stay back there. 2 more, and 1. Now hold it out there. Put your other foot against the shoulder rest. Lift the knee up, in and out. 10, and 9. And exhale, 8. The other leg just stays tucked in. And exhale, 6. And 5. Keep going. 4, don't lock your elbows out. 3, keep the shoulders out of the ears. And 1, both on. And release down. Woo, that was tough. Okay, now, what I'm gonna do is come into a single thigh stretch here. So I'm gonna start with 1 heavy and 1 light spring on. And I'm gonna bring 1 foot onto the foot bar on the ball of my foot. From here, starting tall, I'm gonna push back and then push my feet apart and then come forward. This is a really great stretch on that back leg. Again, push through the back foot and then continue pressing with the front leg as well. Back stays long and push those feet apart and come back in. Exhale, press right back there and come in and press and in. All right, now let's switch to the other side. Right here. So front foot on the foot bar in line with the sit bone, back foot against the shoulder rest. Push back and come back in. Again, press. Inhale to come in. Do that again, keeping that knee tracking right over the center of the foot. And remember, you're driving with your feet. 2 more. Push back. And 1 more time. Push. And come in. And we're gonna finish with a quick side bend here. So I'm actually gonna have a seat with my legs folded and I'm gonna sit close to the spring end and I'm just gonna push out and stretch over. So it's a stretch, but you're also working. So you're pressing out and side bend and get a little lateral flexion of the spine in here. 3 more. Press out and over and come back in. 2 more. Get that good stretch. This arm stretches over as you push the body away from the foot bar. 1 more. Out and up. Now let's turn around and do that same thing on the other side. Notice I'm sitting close to that foot bar so I get some good range here. I press out and reach and come back in. And again, push away and come in. And exhale, press out. And in. 2 more. Push out there, stretch away, reach. Don't forget to exhale as you press out and return. And that does it. That is our second unilateral workout. Remember, check out our website, johngareytv.com, and our app for longer workouts with notes. And if you like this, please hit the like button and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me. I'm John Garey and this is John Garey TV.